the future of media. It's one of the big ideas here at the Ideas Festival in Aspen, appropriately named. And the man at the center of that discussion is Strauss Zelnick, chairman of Take-Two Interactive, the video game company behind Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption, and TV advertising company ITN Networks. Strauss also ran BMG Music as CEO and was president of 20th Century Fox. Quite a resume. He's here with me in Aspen this morning. Strauss, it is early here. Good of you to join me. The future of media, this is an extraordinarily fascinating topic. We're all interested between television, entertainment, communication software, and the news. Give us a roadmap. Where's it going?
Well, part of the backdrop of the question is where's it been? After 40 years of enormous growth and value creation, the last 10 haven't been very exciting for a lot of people in media. I think we're on the brink of a sea change in media, driven largely by digital technology, that's going to create a lot of value over the next 40 years.
Okay, creating value, but how? And who? Who's going to be the people creating value, and ultimately who's going to benefit from it?
It's a terrific question. I think the people who create value ultimately are not just the big thinkers and not just people who have technology backgrounds, but also people who have an idea for the combination of what a consumer wants and how you're going to get paid for it.
Cast our eyes forward 5-10 years from now. What's the media world going to look like? How are we going to be getting it? Are we going to be reading newspapers? Are we going to be going to the theater to watch 3D films? Or is it going to be something different?
We'll still be reading the printed word, not on paper. I think one of the most exciting developments is tablet technology, and I think I use the word tablet as opposed specifically to iPad because iPad's a first generation that really matters to consumers. Apple's done a great job. In this instance, I'm not sure they're going to control the market. I think the market's going to be broad and diverse. And if you think about how great a product the iPad is, and then remind yourself it's just the first generation, imagine how thin, light, fast, flexible, and cheap that product will be in 2 or 3 years. It's going to replace desktops, it's going to replace laptops, and it's going to replace all of our devices that we currently use that are mid-sized devices. And so it's pretty exciting opportunity.
Is that to say then that the future of media is very closely tethered to the tablet computer, and that you're looking at the future when you hold the iPad in your hands?
You're looking part of the future. Look, we're going to have 3 screens, right? The small one we carry that we probably use primarily to talk to people, maybe for brief messages. The mid-size one, which is really a flexible size screen that we take with us or have on our desktop, we really use to communicate and work and entertain ourselves. And a large screen at home or outside of the home, which is all about entertainment, linear entertainment and interactive entertainment. But that's equipment. Those are form factors. The real question is what kind of software is transmitted on those.
Strauss, we just talked for a moment about Apple. Clearly, Apple is going to play a role in the future of media, one that perhaps nobody gave Steve Jobs credit for a decade ago. What other companies are going to play a big role here?
Oh, I think HP is going to play a big role, and obviously Google, and almost certainly Twitter. So on the hardware side, the most innovative and the best marketers. And I think one of the reasons Apple's done so well is they're extraordinarily innovative and they're terrific marketers, right? They have the combination of technology and form. But I tend to focus much more on the software side, and what's fascinating about that is we're now looking at companies that gain the most traction, the stuff we talk about, like Google, that didn't even exist 20 years ago.